701. See what Mikey's going to open up with. Mikey's a up-and-coming player, too. Started off as a 7, a couple years ago? Now he's worked his way into a 13.
Which, to be honest, I think his card was showing a 12 earlier tonight.
He rolled up, you're right. Rolled up.
That's always a good thing to see, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I rolled down. I was a high 15.
I rolled up, but I'm still out.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Big start.
Joseph,
I'm telling you,
Joseph and Mike got the handicap.
Joseph
Mike
is absolutely wearing those double bulls out right now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, remember one time I was in a big trios tournament up in Reno, and it was a top 8 match, and I was against one of the top shooters in ADL at the time, and hit a 3 in the black in 01, and my partner went to say, he's like, well, it still counts as 150, you know? But, you know, had to take the wind out of my sails on that.
What a partner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know?
Big Mike hitting the single bull there. One bull over every 3 darts, right? As the B player. That's all you need.
Absolutely.
A player's doing his job. He's going to...
Looking like a good answer here by Mike.
Oh.
Beautiful answer by Mike.
With the Hattie.
Not letting him pull ahead. Beautiful.
Mike said, not today, Joseph. Let's see what Joseph can do.
Yep, still staying on it.
Still got 2 in there.
You know, and that's my opinion. A shooter, you're looking at a minimum of 2 bulls, you know? You got to say minimum of 2 bulls.
A shooter. And 01, yeah. I would say a minimum of 2.
Yeah. I mean, obviously easier said than done.
Oh,
you know?
always.
But
always. I mean, Mike being a pool player, again, a very good pool player.
Oh, absolutely.
Coming down and playing darts with us and showing that he can hang with the big dogs.
Like I said, there was a lot of good shots here tonight, you know?
There was. I had a game where I threw a 20, and I still lost.
Nope. My 5th game decided to get put in the loser bracket. I threw a 20. My opponent, Luis, decided to throw a 21, you know? So, you know?
What do you do?
Hats off, you know? That's all you can do. Like, hey.
Good darts,
yeah.
Walk away. Good darts, walk away.
Ooh, unfortunate, right outside. Snuck it in there.
Joseph, that was like his first throw tonight where he didn't hit 2 bulls in 01.
Yeah, I believe that really might have been, you know?
Yeah. Ooh. Isaiah 3 just to the right.
All right, big opportunity here for Mike to pull away.
Hey, B player. One bull. That's all he needs to get.
Absolutely. See if Mike can pull himself back right into this.
He just came back from hitting that hat trick.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
There it is, right back in it.
Hold the head.
Just like that. All right. Joseph's going to want to try to set his partner up to get out here. See if that looks good.
I wonder what the lag is on the update on that.
Yeah, up there looks a lot better. All right. Mike looking at it out. It is an out. It's a tall order, you know?
161.
It is doable.
Taking a couple of 161s out.
All right, now it's just setup time.
Just a little high.
Ooh,
Little high on
unfortunate
that.
miss there.
Yep. A little high on that first start. It's always the worst because it lays right over that triple 20.
Oh, look at that. My daughter's in the chat. How you doing, Freya? What are you up to? A little past your bedtime, huh?
See what Joseph's going to lay up here. Leave his partner.
5 or 15?
Left him a 5.
Not the biggest fan of that.
No.
Not the biggest
No.
fan of leave. I always tell people you never want to leave yourself something with a very bustable out.
Yeah,
You know,
especially with the 5 6.
'Cause you see a lot of the new players, their issue is say you have a 69 out, they go bullseye 19. I always try to tell people, you want to switch that up, leave yourself the least possibility of busting.
Oh, yeah.
So always go 19 bull.
Yep.
You know, even on a 113, bullseye 13 bull.
Yep.
Because you've seen people have a 113 out,
Mike
and it
with the
sucks
bust.
when you hit 2 bullseyes, and then now you're back at 113. You know,
Yeah.
it's rough.
Oh, yeah. Mike with the triple 12 to bust out. See what Mikey has here.
Nice out there.
out.
Good, beautiful 81.
Mike and Isaiah taking the lead with one leg. We should start putting some feelers out for some sponsors. I know Miller Lite back in the day used to sponsor medalists.
Sorry, my daughter's in the chat. I told her it's past her bedtime, and she said, I know it's past my bedtime. Me and Mom are watching Elemental. So, you know, you got a little movie time going on at the
There
house.
you go. Who doesn't? What kid doesn't love cuddles with mom?
Right?
Come on.
Doesn't get much better than that.
No.
But no, absolutely, I agree on the sponsorships, you know.
How do we go about finding them though? What do we do? Do we send an email? Do we just
Per-
go
per-
and ask?
Pretty much. It's kind of just, you know,
If we knew anyone.
I mean, obviously I have some connections that I can talk to for some people, you know.
Wonder if we can get some solar companies or something to sponsor.
That'd be cool as well.
Right? I mean, instead of trying to rely on one big sponsor, if we can
Right.
get, 5 or 6 little ones.
Absolutely.
Hopefully Ivy's listening, right? We can get big game apparel.
There's a good chance of that, yeah.
Come on.
I haven't seen him in the chat, but I'm sure he'll see this.
I hope he does. He's actually a pretty good dart player himself.
Absolutely.
Played him a couple times.
Yeah. Now he loves darts. I know. I think he's playing. He plays 2-3 nights of league.
Gotta love it.
He was just over at the Las Vegas Open, hanging out with all them, top players and what have you. You know.
The steel tip?
Yeah, the steel tip event out there. Yeah.
Wow. That was this year?
Yeah, that was maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that. 2 weekends ago, 3, something around there.
Was that the PDC event or the CDC?
I don't know if I believe I don't know if that's an official CDC sanctioned event or not. I know they have a, like I said, it's the WDF. I know they have a WDF tournament, a part of that.
Okay.
And the winner of that, which was, I believe, Brandon Perez. The previous year was Chris Lynn was the reigning champ. I think he ended up taking third in it. Brandon Perez won it. So I believe he punched his ticket over to the WDF, which is, like I said, like, my understanding is it's like the World Championship, and then there's like, almost like there's a Challenger Tour. It's like the Challenger Tour Championship, basically.
Okay.
So they have WDF events. So I don't know if it's exactly CDC event or not, but yeah, it was. If you haven't, I would look up those past streams. Awesome darts throwing. You had, I don't know if people know this, Leonard Gates was out there. Cameron Minzy, who was a PDC Tour card holder.
Heard that name.
Fallon Sherrick,
Oh yeah.
she was there.
She's a phenomenal female
Absolutely.
player.
I think she won every singles women's event, I believe, there.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah. And then her, Cameron Menzies, who's a PDC, and Leonard Gates was trios. And go figure they won that. Who would have thought? Yeah. Who would have thought?
Put three high
Yeah.
level players together.
Yeah. 3 PDC players together. Yeah. No kidding they won, huh?
Fallon Sherrick, though, I mean, she played in a couple of the actual PDC events.
Yeah,
and
she's
beat a couple of.
I mean,
players.
that's why they call her the Queen of the Palace. I think she won 2 or 3 matches in the World Championship 2 years ago, I believe it was. And I mean, that's against, she beat, the top men in the sport, Which actually, surprisingly, sadly, she did not get her tour card. She participated in the Q school and didn't make it through.
There's a lot of good players coming.
There's a ton of good players in that Q school.
Mike went for the close.
Don't hate it.
So it's always a rough spot there, right? You're only ahead by what? What is it, 20?
Yeah.
25 points or 15 points?
15 points, so it's, it's always safer to stay on the points. It's like one of those things. If you hit, fantastic dart. If you miss, well, that sucked.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely go for the points, and if you miss that too, you're.
I always tell people, generally speaking, I would stay on the points there. Yeah. But there's times where you feel it where you go for that one.
Isaiah.
Big darts by Isaiah there.
Throwing in a 6 mark. Giving himself the point lead and closing down the 17s.
I like the close there.
Good.
The pressure got flipped right back on over to Mikey now.
Oh yeah. Because he has to go 16s now.
Yeah. I've seen people do it. You should never go for the 15 there.
No. See?
There, I understand switching over to the 15.
Almost.
There, I understand switching over to the 15.
Oh yeah, the first 2 darts,
Yeah.
triples in the 16. You gotta go for the close.
Big first by
Right
Mike.
in that triple.
Ooh, I would switch over to 15 a gear. Yeah, smart dart though.
must
Didn't hit, but smart.
Yeah. For me, I always try and tell my partners the rule of 2 at point, 1 at close. So if you hit 2 points, 2 triples, take a shot at that close.
Absolutely. Another one I kind of tell people to go by, which is never, I tell in general, it's never bad. Be up by at least where they have to hit 4 marks to take over you in points.
That's a good.
So they only have, if whatever they hit, they only get 1 shot at closing you. And if they hit it, hats off, great. But generally speaking, if they have to hit 4 and they hit 4, most of the time they're going to stay there.
Oh yeah.
So
Joseph shutting down the 16s.
ooh, big double.
Oh, almost.
All right, I would not be surprised here if Mike just starts off all on 15s.
I would.
At least extend it so they have to hit 1 more bull.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah, stay all there. That's what I would do. 100%.
All it takes is 1 dart.
Oh, Mike's shooting the 3.16 right now. Great darts. Nobody's really having a bad leg right now.
No. Isaiah closing out the bulls. Couldn't get another one in there for the point.
Hey, lucky miss there. Straight into the 15.
Yep. It's funny watching players, too, go from 0-1 in cricket.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Shooting at the bull in 0-1, and they're hitting,
Yeah, every single one. And then,
getting to cricket is like,
oh, wow.
Mike took a shot at it.
Great
closed out
darts.
the leg.
But yeah, that it seems like that bullseye shrinks in cricket.
Funny
Yeah.
how that works, right?
Especially shrinks when that you're like, wow, I'm having a great leg, and then now I'm like, wait, I had 3 rounds of missing bullseye completely. Now my rating went way down.
Yeah. I was throwing a 5. Now I'm throwing a 2.98.
Yeah. All right. Mike did the minimum there, getting the point lead at least.
See what Isaiah's going to come up with.
3 singles takes the win here. There's the first. It hits the double. Beautiful darts.
Man, Mikey and Isaiah moving up to 2.
They are going for that double dip.
Going for the double dip. So question, have you ever been double dipped?
I have. Feel like it was not that long ago, actually. Can't remember. Not often. Very, very, very rare.
Yeah.
But it has happened.
Usually when we get to the finals and we're in the hot seat.
It's I mean, for anybody, it's tough to beat somebody that many games in a row. You know?
Oh, yeah. Especially when the top seed player or team is throwing phenomenal.
Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely have. Hey, there he is. We were talking about him. Mr. Ivy Calvin is in the chat. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Mr. Ivy? We had Mike went for the white horse. Or Mikey.
Yeah, it's I've definitely started out a leg or two like that, but I'm a firm believer in the 1080 start. If you're going for a 9 mark, the 1080 is the smartest route.
Yeah.
You know, either way, 9 mark's hard for the other team to come back from. It's not.
Oh yeah.
Not that they don't have the skill. It's very demoralizing. You know, you're like, wow, I have such an uphill battle.
Yeah.
You know. So a 9 mark's a 9. You know, you're never
9 mark.
Yeah. Because I've just had games where I would go for that. I go 20, 19, miss. The other team goes up, trip 18, like single 18. Now you're right back into a battle. You know.
Joseph piling in a 7 mark.
Big darts there.
Hey, Ivy, Nick and I were discussing the signature jerseys coming out. We can't wait to see those. Well, I've always been a big fan of Nick.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Bought his signature Legacy Dart jersey, which still love.
Yeah, I still love
favorite jersey that I have.
Yeah. Trust me, I love that jersey. I think designed it so well. That was a monster design jersey. Chris Trinidad. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that was back when I was in like a solo operator, but
Solo. Yeah, I remember.
it was a little rough on the Darts Live.
Yeah, does Darts Live still around? What happened to them?
They're still around. United States wise, I believe I think it's dipped quite a bit United States wise. They're still massive overseas though.
Asia.
Yeah, the Asia, that's their big thing over there.
So have they came out with any new boards yet?
They did.
I know Phoenix.
I mean, that was probably 4 years ago they came out with a new one. Darts Live 3s. They're nice. They're very nice, though.
Yeah.
I will say.
What about those?
Oh, those new Phoenix boards. Those are just. And I've actually seen those in person up in at Reno for the previous Phoenix Cup.
Really?
Yeah. In the fall. Played on a few of them. They're absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of the Darts Live matrices.
I agree.
I love how they're white. They illuminate.
I try to tell, like, if you looked at my Darts Live rating, it was always higher than my Phoenix rating. I think I had to give it to the actual, the segments themselves. I don't know what it is, but
they're phenomenal. The Darts,
absolutely.
The Darts Live matrices are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like the Phoenix board. I like the way they operate, everything, but still a big fan.
Yeah, it's one of the issues with the Darts Live was I think people were just so ingrained onto the Phoenix board where nobody was really wanting to play on those Darts Live boards.
Yeah.
So they weren't making enough money. looking here? All right, looking like Joseph. Joseph and Mike are bouncing back on this one.
They are. They're down 2 legs right now.
Yep.
They got to win
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Let's make that 2 in a row.
They got to win 2 more, yeah. Joseph piling in a hat trick for the win.
Yeah, I think he's hit a few of those tonight.
I wish I could say the same. I think I hit 1. Here goes Mikey opening up. And Mikey opening up with a hat trick.
Open.
Big
opener.
He looked at Joseph and said, "Not today."
Nope. We're going to that 2 out of 3 in the losers.
Yeah. Determined.
All right, let's see if Joseph has the answer here.
There's 1. There's 2. And
Absolutely.
There's 3.
Look at the answer right back.
answers right back. See what Isaiah can do.
I have a question for you. Have you thrown a perfect game of 501? Soft tip wise, not tilt tip.
1 dart away.
Same here. I've had
And
one.
you know what? I believe it was against you, too.
I believe it.
We
a
have.
lot of people have good games against me. It's weird. Yeah.
It's funny how we just pull the best out of
Yeah.
people. They want to
Yeah.
beat us so bad they just
Yeah.
perform to beat us.
Yeah, like trust me, Farmer was salivating at the mouth whenever we played on the live stream. Literally, he's like, "Finally!" That's what he told me. I'm like, "Yeah, I know you love playing me." Yeah.
We
Because
have
guess
to-
what? Every time I play him, he just throw lights out. And I'm like,
it's funny because when you get the big players around and you go to play them, we want that competition.
absolutely.
Because we come to tournaments, we play in league, but when you're in a tournament and you're playing against the
Absolutely.
other good players in Bakersfield, like you
You get
time to
that.
show up.
Yeah, you get that. Where like, hey, you obviously when you're playing, every dart counts. But when you're playing against them, it just really counts. You're like, when you're like, wow, I had a bad round, I probably lost. Like,
Yeah,
like,
you walk away saying that.
Yeah.
Dang it.
well, that's rough.
I hit a 1 mark that round. Looks like I lost.
Yep.
It doesn't matter where they're at. They could have nothing open, and then they'll
Yeah.
throw in a 9 mark.
Yeah, I was explaining to my partner tonight, going over cricket strategy, and I would explain to him, I'm like, hey, I'm having you go points here. I was like, especially because at the time Isaiah Torres was coming after. I'm like, he can explode for a 9 mark at any time.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, so you gotta make sure we have a good enough point lead where that's not, even if he does hit the 9, it's not gonna kill us, So it's always about knowing your opponent as well,
That's one of the main things for cricket strategy. I mean,
That's-
0-1 obviously is just go up there and
Yeah.
don't
Get low.
miss.
Yeah, get low. All right, that's
points down.
cricket's so much fun, because there's multiple strategies. I don't play the same way every single time,
No,
Depends
I-
on who I'm playing, how I'm throwing,
Oh yeah, 'cause
Everything.
there's people that my strategy is go up there and get a white horse.
Yeah.
And I play people like you, and no, my objective is to hit a ton 80.
Like I said, exactly. Like if I go against you, I would never go white horse.
Oh yeah,
I'm going. I need to get the points.
Gotta get
because you do like I said, it's tough to come back from a 9 mark. Hold on here.
Isaiah
with the
piling in a
big hat
bullseye. Look at that.
But yes, it's tough to come back from a 9 mark, but a higher rated player can do that. So I can do that, and then you just go right in 3 in the bed against me.
Yep.
And then now we're right back into a point battle. All right, this is a close one. All right, Mikey with a big shot here. Very doable for him.
Ooh. There he goes. He's got that bullet in a 39.
Big last there. All right.
Be
Let's see if the
easy.
hot hand here of Joseph can take this one.
139. You know one thing I wish that we could take off all the time would be the arrange.
You can take it off.
Right.
But for these,
Tournaments?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like there's some leagues that we play that are master out, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the higher level. Like
Mhm.
let's learn the outs
Absolutely. Because I believe, like if you play the diamond singles, like up there, the range was off.
Range is off.
Range is off and split bull.
Was it split bull?
It was split bull.
I want to get in the league where it's split bull.
See, the only issue with the split bull, and I understand it both ways. One, it makes you better, but two, when you're trying to get better, your rating is gonna go lower, no matter what. I don't. If you're going, your rating's gonna be higher if you're going bullseye compared to trip 20. So, but it does affect your rating. So that's kind of why it's,
Yeah.
Because even though we're good shots, we're still not pro level.
Mikey,
we're like pro
trip
level.
13. Trip 13 for the win.
Okay, look at that. We're moving into.
And now we're moving into the second match.
All right, now we're into the 2 out of 3 here.
Mikey and Isaiah.
Oops.
Yep, too far back.
There we go.
You're going to Vegas this year, right?
I am.
Was it in March?
March. No.
That was March.
Beginning of May.
Beginning of May?
Yeah.
Okay.
First weekend of May. So I know I'm playing in obviously my league finals, and then me and Isaiah Torres are planning on linking up for at least one or a few of the side tournaments.
Okay.
Because we've never played together.
You and I played in a couple side tournaments in Reno.
Yeah, we did real good. I think the alcohol got to us towards the end of that one.
Both of us.
Yeah, we was going and we had the king seat match and then lost.
Yes.
Took third. Yeah.
Yeah.
When both those teams were
Crazy.
both those teams were not better than us.
No.
There was not a chance.
We were having too much fun.
Yeah. No, we were having a blast. I will say, I had fun.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually, man, I'm going on 4 years of no alcohol.
That's awesome.
I know. I got to that age
Right.
where I just gave it up.
Yeah. No, that's where my wife's at. I've still drinking, but it's very, very toned down.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of sipping. It's not one drink, half my bottle. No longer that. Big
There it
darts by
is.
Mike.
Big darts by Mike.
And now I think we officially seen every player on this stream
Yes.
hit a half trick.
All 4 of them. It's impressive. Isaiah going up for the trip 20 there. Good switch.
Wow, I didn't even realize that. They went back-to-back caddies.
They did. Isaiah piling in a low ton.
All right, this leg's looking like a rough one for Mikey and Isaiah here.
Yep.
But
Mikey's not giving up though.
nope, there's no
Look at
give
that.
up in him.
None. Shouldn't be, no matter what
Yeah,
it looks
because
like.
you never know what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I've come back and won off of bullseyes before, having
I have.
just bullseyes open, and they had what, like 20s.
Oh,
15s.
I have done that as well.
You get to the point where you're up 50 points and you throw a dart at 20 and close it,
Yeah,
and then next throw is a couple of bulls and then throw out 15, especially
Yep.
if you got the point lead.
absolutely. No, that's what you never give on a leg. Doesn't matter how bad it looks ever. That was an unfortunate bounce out there. Good makeup right there.
Good last start. See if Joseph can just under that triple.
Yeah, I had a good feeling the 36 was going to be left after that first miss.
Yeah.
If you look over on the left, that's a pretty little line of darts they're shot there. It went hat trick, low ton, low ton, low ton.
They're
Those
throwing-
are tough. They're tough opponents to beat when somebody's doing that.
Yeah. When both partners are firing on all cylinders,
Yeah.
it's tough to beat. That's tough to beat for anyone though.
All right, I need to tidy this up. Me personally, I would like 3 here. But that's my favorite double, though. Double 16.
Double 16?
Yeah. Especially because when I practice on steel tip as well. It's my favorite.
That's
I know,
what
I know everybody loves 40, but
I don't.
But me,
I'm not a 40 guy.
because to me, your doubles are so much cleaner that way. You know, you got double 16, double 8, double 4, double 2, double 1. You know, the 20s, 10s, 5s, and now you got to split it. You know, and then it gets rough. You know.
Joseph with 25.
All right. They are starting out hot this
Ooh,
one. They are
wow.
not trying to get double dip.
Joseph threw a 27 and Mike threw a 17.
Wow. Yeah, that's those are tough to beat.
Those
That's
are
for
tough
sure.
to beat.
Tough to beat.
We got cricket match now. Cricket late.
Wow. And just like that, what I just noticed is I seen Joseph's card roll up from a 15 to a 16.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph was all worried about that singles league we got coming up, 14 and up.
Yep.
So he made it a point.
Yeah,
to make
he's
sure he threw good all night.
Yeah, he's
But
making sure he's
I'm
not getting
getting it.
excluded.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Got the big dog league, right?
See that that round right there, I'm not a big fan of that shot. There.
Would you have gone 19?
I would 100% go 19 there.
Okay.
The biggest
agree with
reason, biggest reason being, if you hit 2 19s and miss your last one, you're still in an okay spot. You may miss 2 20s, it looks a lot rougher, you know.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, especially if you hit a triple 19,
yeah,
take a shot at the 20.
Yeah.
If they don't got no points.
but I see people that don't know cricket strategy that well,
Yeah.
and they close behind or like
we
that
call that
too
we
often.
call that chasing, right?
Yeah, they're chasing.
Chase someone.
And it's never the best route. It's never ever the
Do you
best
ever-
route, and that's a form of chasing right there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because you're hoping for a triple 20, right? And when you miss it, now you're like, well, now I only need 2 1, right? And then you hit it, and then so no matter what, you're almost stuck at 3, and you're not getting anything better. Then that other person can just go up close 19, and then what are you gonna do? You gonna do the same thing? You know, so it's
yeah.
so what happens is you're just chasing.
So do you ever use the boxing in strategy where if you got
Yes.
right
Yeah. Like I said,
If you're on
it depends. You know,
18s or something,
Mhm.
move to 17s, 16s,
Yeah.
15s.
when leave their number open.
So they
Those
go-
those times are more towards, you know, it puts a lot of pressure on somebody to have, you know, because now like I have to hit points all like the whole time. And then also that's more if I know I'm in a zone where I'm just firing all cylinders. That's a lot of times when I go for that strategy. Because it is a riskier strategy. But I do enjoy it. I do incorporate it. Like I said, I don't always play the same strategy. That is I actually enjoy that one a lot. That strategy. Like I said, I don't use it a lot, but it's one of my favorites. It is one of my favorites.
we got people in chat saying
Nothing right now. Nothing new. We got looks like just Ryan Furman and Fernando watching.
I'm actually looking forward to that league.
I think it's gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be putting it into more detail coming up soon because a lot of leagues are ending soon, so it's gonna be a lot of more people to spare time.
Hopefully,
get it in.
we get. I'd like to see like 16.
Yeah,
What's the max we could fit in one league?
I have no idea actually.
I mean, because I don't want to do like the split where you're not playing everyone. I
See-
want to do like
Yeah, because then it's like the issue is like if you have 16 people, which would be fine, because that means you would still. A lot of leagues normally are 15 weeks. A lot of
Yeah,
them.
so
So if
15.
you do 16, that would probably be okay because you play everybody once.
yeah.
You know, but anything more than that, that's why it gets rough because then you'd have a super long league or you don't play everybody. You know.
Mike piling in the 6 mark there. Great darts, Mikey.
All right, let's see what Joseph can do here. Down
We-
points, but they got 2 houses open. Right into that triple 19.
See,
Mm.
one thing I noticed is a lot of the players, up and comers and so on and so forth, They need 2 marks on the number, and they'll throw it a double. And I've always found that. I always found that it's not the way you should go. Throw out that triple, because if you miss a triple, at least you hit a single mark.
Yeah. Yes and no. Like, it makes more sense with that route on a 19, 17, 20, maybe even 18, especially if you get to 16, 15. A lot of times, if you're missing, you're usually missing high or low, so you're not necessarily going to hit
That's true.
there. So I do go doubles occasionally, but a lot of times if I block myself.
Yeah.
But 2,
Yeah.
what do you shoot at most of the time? Triple. So you have the most practice of going for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But what people, like, obviously it's harder said than done, but what I do if I go for double, but I aim more towards the single.
Inside, yeah.
So
On that that
you go for
line.
the edge,
Yeah.
Most people are looking directly at that 15. I'm looking more inside the single a little bit and go for that 15. So that way you're hopefully just hitting that single first.
Oh, Joseph shutting down the house. Oh, and he missed. What's that 19 for the point?
All right.
By
If I'm Isaiah, I think you got to take one shot for it, at least.
Looks like he's going Bulls.
Yeah. Believe most likely Mike's going to be sent at all points here.
There it is.
There's the point lead, staying on it. Pat some more.
Got the double.
Ryan, who's winning right now, it is Joseph and Mike up 1-0. It's raced to 2. Mikey and Isaiah already got Joseph and Mike the first match, so they had a double dip. So this is their double dip opportunity here.
Yep. They lost the 701 match.
But looking, Joseph gets this one, then they get the W. One bullseye for the win.
Oh.
Straight in, good miss.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a little extra points, right?
And that's another strategy I've seen. Kind of strategy where people don't realize if, the other team has a lot of numbers open on you, but I've seen it where they close behind, kind of like the box-end mentality, but you have the point lead and they have more things closed than you. They have 4 numbers, but you have the point lead. I see people start going for the closes. I actually don't do that. I actually start trying to get those bullseyes in, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then hope you start just getting those misses. Getting a single here, single here.
There, yeah.
Because you still want, because there's a great chance that even if you 9 mark, they still have a chance to take the point lead. So you go for the bullseye, get the point lead, and then just hope you start getting good misses.
Oh,
Ooh.
Mike just missed a little high.
All right, big opportunity here, Joseph, for the win.
Yep. All pressure's on Joseph right now. Mike with that double. There
There
it
it
is.
You have your champions.
Yep. Joseph and Mike. Look at Joseph throwing 17.
And Mikey on the other side also throwing a 17.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic match.
Great match. It's a great night of darts.
Absolutely, that was fantastic.
Mikey and Isaiah put up a great fight.
They sure did. I mean, you know what I mean? They got that first 3 out of 5. That's no easy task against that team.
No, I mean, and prize money for
Not
second wasn't
the
bad.
form Joseph was in. That's
Joseph was in a form tonight.
mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right. Well,
I think that's it for us, guys.
yeah. I think we're done. We get to go home. Be with our
Absolutely.
families.
Yeah. I'm tired. I'll tell you that
I,
much.
and you have a drive.
I do have a drive
Yeah.
ahead of me. Yep.
I get to drive. 10
Ivy,
minutes,
you just came in right after the winning match there.
Yep. Right at the winning match.
So, when are you guys gonna get some challenge matches for the live stream like we do on the pool table? Do you guys ever do stuff like that, or
Challenge matches?
is that
Come
a
on.
thing with darts? Or
I mean, maybe when it was earlier. But, I mean,
Sure.
it's almost-
Yo,
it's
no,
almost
that's
one.
no, like a fight card, like you got a
Yeah.
lower weight, middle weight, and then the main
No,
event.
that's always definitely something I'm always interested in.
So,
we have the top shots, and I
some
guarantee you.
points
Yeah.
up for grabs
Yeah.
with each one. So I think it'd be fun to put a card like that together.
Oh, I think
We
so.
were actually talking about doing like a Premier League where take the top 8 players. We can get sponsors and stuff for that. Nick and I were discussing it. So I mean,
Okay.
it'd be cool for you to host, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So it'd be
We'd
15.
we'd definitely
15
be down.
right?
Yep.
We were trying to figure out if we could get some big sponsors to come in and sponsor the event.
Yeah, no,
think
let's
it'd be
do it. Let's
really
get it
cool.
figured out.
For sure.
All right.
And Joseph, great darts tonight, man. So Joseph doesn't realize that he walked away with his card coming up.
Thank you.
His card went from a 14 to a 17 tonight.
Yeah, not too
14
bad.
to 16.
That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Yes.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for
Absolutely.
commentating.
No, it was
Yeah.
a blast.
Run that back, and that was fun. We'll do it again.
Enjoy commentating with this guy, Big Red over here.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
All right, guys. You guys have a
guys.
great night.
Have a good evening.